never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, you won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you've precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de la Vérendrye and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated. I will teach you some manners, boy. How dare you show me such disrespect? How dare you show me such disrespect?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
There he goes again.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Happy hunting, lads! Better ablaze! Sink that French vessel! He's no match for you! Ha ha! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Be an ass down here! Stand where you are!
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? I own the ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, come now.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the Wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors.
A ship!
Perfect indeed.
False shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
On your mark! Stop them, boy!
Fire!
That ship, Captain! Going fast as we can, sir! They're tearing her to pieces! Do something! She's breaking up!
Fire!
Keep clear! Tear these eyes! More of them, sir! My ship!
Fire!
They're Royal Navy, sir!
Fire! Spread her wings to the wind!
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerfaut. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Practice in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out. So I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew. On site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Flashing wireless signal? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and and 1 beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex, but rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an Apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated.
Alright, I'm talking now. Temps.
Okay. So, I'm not sure you were supposed to see that.
Nope.
Just get back to your Animus.
See.
With the servers back online, you could, in theory,
Asurgo is the bad guys.
You know, feel like being helpful.
The Animus was originally, for the people that are new, was originally meant to find the Apple of Eden, which y'all just saw.
One of your coworkers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Far Cry 3.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a
Assassin's
grand
Creed
discovery.
3. See, those two Assassin's Creeds right here are the two I might be
I know
getting.
you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to get into it yet. I'm going to look around for a little bit. Because I am nosy. Hee hee. I'm trying to find something. Who's she? I don't know. I'm trying to find a statue of Connor. Hi. Fuck you. Who are you? Because Connor is a good guy.
You know what authorized personnel only means, don't you?
You know what shut the fuck up means, don't you? So as I was saying before that asshole interrupted me, I'm trying to find a set.
If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it, but I might be a terrible person.
Wait. I've already been here. Never mind. It's Edward. See, this floor has everything about Edward. Edward Conway. It doesn't ring a bell for some people, but for some people it does. Far Cry 3 was another good. What? Kuzma? Snooky time. Snoop, snoop. I'm a criminal. Okay, another video, boys.
Henley remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin
There's
working
Connor.
against him in the colonies,
Right there.
the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
What? Hold up. That's bring this to a stop. Ethan Tinway is son of Edward Tinway, is what you're saying. What? I just had a complete boom in my mind. Just bomb goes off. Okay. Ethan, this is Edward Tinway. That was whatever fucking Kinway. His son is Connor, an Indian. What? Fuck, I've not been up with Assassin's Creed lately because hold up, what's that one? I can't read that. I can't read that one. I'm gonna do one more thing and we'll go back into the Enaminous. Ooh, this one does. Which ones are not it? This one. And then which? This one down. Boom! Technology. Please be another thing because I'm actually interested now. I just found something out I've never known. Okay. I won't shut up.
The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
No, that just made me mad. Okay, that was worthless. Okay. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. There's Edward Tinway again. Fuck. You know, as a child, I had a to be honest, I had like a freaking action figure of him. You know, it was like awesome. Connor. So yeah. Boppity boopity bop. Bam. Please be another mystery because I want to learn something else.
Hey boss, calling from Germany?
Yes.
Fuck, I don't care that you're calling from Germany. I want to find something else about... Fuck it, we're going back into Animus. Oh, use animal. Animal travel? Animus travel. Speed. Did I do that? I don't know, did I? Devon. I remember this place. I know this place.
Achilles.
I knew where we're at. We are in.
Very poorly.
I'm gonna shut up.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
I know who that is, I'm pretty sure.
Who's our visitor? That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Okay. I'm gonna say something before we go any further. That black guy, Achilles.
It was terrible, Achilles.
He is the person that you play as in Freedom Cry. Then where? Hold up. Yeah, fix my hat. Fucking my hat fell. I don't know if y'all still hear me, but this is where Connor, the Indian kid, so y'all know in Assassin's Creed 3, becomes assassin. This is person that teaches him to become assassin lives here. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but this is.
No family was left untouched.
Are you still here? Find something to do, or I will find something for you.
Because if I'm right, let me go in here. Because I'm pretty sure I know where it's at.
So we cannot know if he found his site. Indeed, but if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing. The artifacts that
Here it
showed
is.
the way, stolen.
This is where Connor becomes his assassin. I am in the right place. I know where I'm at. I know my history somehow.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
I know my history. But what I learned about Kinway? That's something new. Never learned that.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
Fuck you.
All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time. Not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What are we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Top form, Shay. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nicely done. I am surprised. Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. Climb back up. Good assassins never fall. I am waiting. Good assassins never fall. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken. With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Yeah.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Fair all love a sailor man. He'll go ashore and he'll not scorn to buy some girl a gown. When his money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Come along, we jolly brave boys. There's plenty more grog in the town.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Stunsails out!
Glue's up! These are sticks!
Let go anchor!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Can't be far now, Captain.
There, Cap! An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Sight.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Aloft, lads!
Fire!
Move it! Move it!
Enemy heading for us, sir!
Fire!
The
helm check! We'll break up! Use explosive shot to stop her escape! On your mark!
Short and safe! Get off the swan! Ease off the wind! All in all sail! Loose and catch the wind! Shots ready to go! All down! All down!
Furl the mains! All down and clew up!
Give me some speed! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Stunsels! Let's catch this squall!
Ready! Ready to march! Fire! Douse the royals and top!
Use explosive shot to slow her! Return to the ship, Captain!
Fire!
Hold your fire! Don't want to sink her. Now's the time, let's board her! the way.
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Fires are ours. For the Morrigan!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morrigan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend on new wealth and improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
What do you be needing today, then? Run bit of business, that.
Captain Cormac! We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay.
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Coming ship! They're giving chase! It's a gunboat!
Break up!
Waiting orders, sir!
Fire!
Wait to larboard! They're no match for us! Here it comes! Taking some damage!
Fire!
Fire! Many volleys!
Fire!
Almost ready!
Fire! Fire! What? Reef it on tops! You'll make them through the day they cross us! The last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we fry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course. Trim the yards off the wind!
Storm could be dangerous.
Loose main sails!
All sail!
Douse the royals and tops! Clue up! Clue up!
Careful. It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Jesus Christ! Here they come! Anchor!
Captain's at the helm!
Mates out! Let's go!
Sir, to the fore!
Weather's coming against us! There it is. Antiquity. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript. Careful. It's quite a rough squall, Cap.
Ease off the wind! Hold down and clew up!
Dock the ship here, Cap. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Captain's at sea!
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
So, how goes the first round? Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Good day's hunting.
Keep breathing, you earth.
I shall be forever grateful to you, sir.
more like it. Well, what's our next heading?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks his arse.
Liam, you're getting into the spirit of things.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when. Furlong! Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Loose sail! Without all she'll take! Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Eyes!
Mates out! Let's go!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals.
Some sort of cargo there,
Over there,
sir.
Captain. The fishing settlement of Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits.
Walked down on Broadway one evening in July. I met a maid who had betrayed in a sailor John said I had it's no way you standing, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl.
Short and sail! Get off the squall!
I took her. I did not mind.
McCormick at the helm!
Give me some speed!
Safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and bearing down on land, Captain.
Douse all but mates! Free! Shut all sail!
Bring it on, Jack.
You don't leave till it's done. Well met, sir. How fare ye?
A pleasure. See you next time.
Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan. Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. There. Get them! Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner. the leading Templar. He lost track. From about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that. Now
you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't. Reef the topsails and gallants! Let out some sail!
Danger's behind us.
On our heels! It's a gunboat!
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Topsails, gallants, and royals!
Now's the gallants and royals!
Let go,
Some blockade.
And remember what I said. Washington must die.
Aye.
Yes, but I don't want to mention his name.
Now that the British are here to stay, maybe we can get some decent food for a change.
What I wouldn't give for some Yorkshire pudding. Or some lamb with mint jelly.
Oh, stop it. I'm famished as it is.
I can't stop thinking about it.
one of the splendid ideas.
Oh, what's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where? You.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington. This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cults.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage? Aye, sir. I shall return with answers. Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man. Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Right, stop.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Splendid party. You must be looking rather pale. This coffins. I never thought I'd see such a spectacle in my lifetime.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man. Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite a lone fella, is he not?
Oh, do not get your hopes up. He has eyes only for Sally Fairfax.
That hussy! What if her husband finds out?
Hussy? George is the one sending her billet doux.
Too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. Better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Turn round, if you know what's good for you. Stay back if you know what's good for you.
Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
Stop there, you! Steady me sight! We'll not be looting it! Captain Cormac and...
Loose it! Off the wind! Through the forehead! Top gallants, royal stood!
Stop, here it comes! Incoming ship! They're giving chase! Bring it!
Brace! Fire!
On your mark, Captain! They're too strong for us! Ha ha! They're no match for us!
Fire!
What's the news? Careful, Captain. Goodbye.
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. The 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. Find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
Few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
They sail without oxen take.
So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and book.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. We need him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then.
They're firing, sir!
Brace!
Caution, fire! They have reinforcements, Captain!
Fire!
Ready here!
Fire! Brace for impact! When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strained language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely. We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
A small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Briefing on tops!
You're headed straight for land, sir! Captain Cormac has the helm! Throw up anchor!
I never thought I'd say this to a complete stranger, but I owe you my life.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 shipping on land to their watery grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Pucker's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my wounded friends.
Blue's down! Catch someone! Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay.
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
They also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation. There he is. Most fortunate timing. Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us. Give chase.
But hold your fire. We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this bucket go air? Simpleton, you will destroy the box.
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Not again, cabbage farmer.
Our target is a smart man, but out of his element here.
Samuel Smith is the Templar's treasurer. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to beat someone, or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked me, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Throws most of the Templars well, doesn't he? Get him out of the way.
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Risk losing the precursor box. It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
It worked. The way is clear. Now, once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away. It's an ambush. How you sit, Diablo d'Enfer? Smith must not escape.
Ready to hit them, Grace!
Fire! 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 Fire!
Ready to fire!
Fire! Fire!
We can come down in here!
Fire! 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 Loose and trim too! Fire! Fire!
I don't see Smith's ship. There's Smith. He's moving again. No doubt he hoped to be a spectator to your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
Wind's getting vicious. What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. You can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Taking a blow, Captain!
Got us that time!
Report. What's our status?
This must be one of the purest places in the world. So unspoiled.
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
Now we know where he was headed. Barset has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Think about what you're doing, assassin. Your brotherhood is... This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
got the precursor box. Smith's dead.
Well done, Shay.
Where's Chevalier?
Returning to Le Gerfaut. We'll have to celebrate without him, I'm afraid.
I don't much feel like celebrating, Liam. I know we have to get these artifacts back, but at what cost? Samuel Smith. He could barely hold his sword straight. Killing him was...
necessary.
But
nothing. Smith was a dangerous man. A Templar. What's worse, he had the precursor box. You should be proud of yourself, Shay.
Perhaps.
We should head for Albany now. James Wardrop, the fellow Lawrence Washington gave the manuscript to, will be here. Sigawasi reported that James Wardrop rooted out many tribes from their ancestral lands. We have proof that he's behind countless massacres. He's one of the most ruthless men in the colonies. He uses the letter of the law to serve his purposes. And when the law does not bend to him, he gets lawmakers to bend it for him. Mark my word, Shay. James Wardrop's a bureaucrat. He doesn't care how his actions affect others.
Up jumps the whale, the largest of all. If you want any wind, well, I'll blow you's a squall, and it's wind. Weather was a storm.
Stop!
Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do roll. But a sailor lad just like his dad, he loves the flowing cold. The woman ashore he does adore, a girl who's plumping round. When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down.
Frontier town of them all.
Come along, you jolly brave boys. Plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly...
Hold there! Time to stop!
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, but you eliminated him. James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
there. You...
Well, he's a traitor and was colonel of the warriors of the Six Nations for a while.
Guards!
Ah, that must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays.
You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
We need a stronger colonial government, with or without His Majesty's permission. Keep your voice down.
I saw that, but that's what I call a real nutcracker.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Got a clear shot, man!
Keep breathing, you dumb cur!
Loose and catch the wind!
Batten that down, pistol light.
Glue's up! These are sticks! Reef the topsails and gallants! Douse the royals and tops! Get the maids free! Loose all! Let's move!
Captain! We have trouble on our tail! Brig! Royal Navy!
Fire! Brace yourselves! Fire! Off the wind!
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher. Did you see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty. Darling, you up for a pint?
Sure, did you bring your maid?
Possibly.
You! Stop! Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good, put it with the rest.
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. This storm's getting worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
Shay, thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.
Crime under control.
The nearest bureau is near Mount Vernon. Pope will be expecting me.
Bloody foul weather,
What's on your mind, Captain?
Fantastic, Captain.
Unfurl, mates! Let's... Short sail! Our souls but made!
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Sword clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the Precursor Temple and retrieve the Piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morrigan safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Just see what's going on. Making myself some pizza rolls. That's fucking bullshit.
Feast of All Saints. What a sight. And here I am, looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi oferimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Gratia Domini nostri Iesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus, in cum omnibus vobis. Et Sancti Tui benedicam tibi. Dexteram Patris sedes ad interpellandum pro nobis, Idi eleit.
I'll be right back. My pizza rolls are done. Kind of funny. No one notices those things, like lifting up. No one that notices. No one notices me jump, a dude jump with the hood up, just randomly. Okay. This dude's I'm super noticeable.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi oferimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. Orate, fratres, ut meum ac vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fit apud Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
It's funny. Still no spoons.
This must be it. The precursor site. What do we have here? The
That's right, simple and easy. I never made it this far on my PlayStation 3. So. Oh my fucking god, I knew that was gonna happen. Damn.
How could God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.
So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
This cannot be.
Shay, a person cannot start an earthquake!
A person meddling with these precursor machines could. You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What the hell's going on? Stop this! The operation was delicate. Perhaps
you are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness.
I see why he became rogue.
Only one thing to do. There's no turning back now.
I had such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles, I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing, exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right? We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power. It ends now.
I will not let you destroy everything we have built! Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
Have you gone mad?
Hey! Don't move! Hear me, then, I just need help. On patrol! I can shoot him!
How could you, Shay?
Resistance is not in your best interest! Desist!
You cannot escape!
Why?
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay! I'm sure Achilles...
I cannot! I will not let this happen again! All those souls lost! One more hardly matters. Shay!
Down.
What is this?
A glitch in the memories. There seems to be more data. Okay, Numbskull. I can't pull you out of the chair right now. You'll just have to see this through. This is bizarre. These memories seem to take place some 20 years after the one we just saw.
Are you certain?
Positive. This means... Shay must have survived that fall.
If he is the man I believe him to be, then he has. Keep going.
The data is fragmented. This memory is incomplete. Let me see what I can do. Listen up. We need to find out what Shay's up to. This memory's gonna look a little rough, but I'm like 90% sure sequencing this memory won't kill you.
So I still have that other 10% chance of dying.
All right, Numbskull. We don't know where Shay is or what he's doing there. So keep your eyes and ears open.
I want to know the reason Shay came to this place.
You heard the man. Let's move.
If I'm right, this place sounds and looks either like New York or London. I could be wrong in both.
Et alors? Vous l'avez trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin Franklin est à Notre-Dame.
France.
Si on se magne, on devrait le rattraper. Arrêtez de vous branler! Allons-y!
Benjamin Franklin. That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Time to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
They're both just... They're assassins.
No matter.
Attack. I like them to do attacking, not me. Back your asshole.
Il est là! Attrapez-le!
Help! Somebody help!
Il ne nous échappera pas cette fois!
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now. Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something. Shay's memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we can't access all of Shay's life at once.
You've hit a wall, and I'm busy with something. Why don't you go meet Otto Berg? You'll find him squatting in one of the offices.
Shay Cormac is an assassin. But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past. I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived. Your research will help me achieve something I have wanted for a very long time. Shay's story may have something to offer you as well.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect on what we have discussed.
We gotta keep working, numbskull. Meet me at the elevator.
Fuck off, Violet. Whatever your name
I
is.
got tired of waiting for Melanie's stupid repair crew, so I got this piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your Animus prepped while you're downstairs.
Yeah, fuck you.
I've added the location to the next server on your map. Get going.
Shit! I forgot. The server is behind a level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Great! Now you...
I don't throw my shit away. I'm gonna put my plate up, actually. Or, not my plate, but our plate holder. I don't know what you call them. You put like paper plates in them, so it makes it feel like a real plate. They're quite useful, I say. I'll be right back though. Okay, I'm back.
Get into the server room. Once you restore the servers, I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your Animus.
Yep, cool.
And you're in.
All points ready.
Great job, numbskull. Data we have is pretty raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here. Double time. It looks like restoring servers also clears the virus from some of the other systems.
You are making excellent progress. I am eager to see what Shay will show us next.
Level 1 clearance will also let you into some of the other parts of the building as well, if you need to stretch your legs in between Animus sessions.
Which I think I will do. Okay.
following the Great Purge of 2000. William Mile.
For some level 1 access shit.
Helix is still up and running, but it looks like there could still be some interruptions in the service. Nothing to see here.
If I said that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen, would that be the most obvious statement ever?
Shay has been through a severely traumatic experience.
Okay. Second most obvious statement ever.
Continue exploring his memories. The best is yet to come.
Good to see you're feeling better.
Thank you. Mr. Finnegan, was it?
Sweet Mother Mary. Have we taken in the village idiot?
Barry! Remember, Shay, I'm Cassidy, and this is...
Barry!
You've been ill for weeks.
I hate to have been a burden.
See? He's a civilized fella.
Aye, for a clumsy deckhand. Probably fell off his ship half drunk.
Barry!
He's right.
What do y'all want?
What's going on?
Can't move very fast.
You wretch, how dare you!
Shut up, woman.
Ow!
Leave her alone.
Now what are you going on about?
Stay out of this, you fool!
Well, I was going to, but... Now you've made things personal.
You are mine.
And don't come back! Thank you, Shay. In my younger days, I could have taken them one-handed.
Why were these men bothering you?
The usual. They feel they're owed money because they're not harming citizens. Mark me words, those gangs are going to be the downfall of this city.
Wait here, I have something for you. won't do you any good walking around Starkers. Here, try these on. They were our sons.
I suppose if you're looking for trouble, you'll be needing these.
Thank you.
Nice old couple. Very friendly.
Don't you look a right gentleman?
Cass.
Did I have a book with me?
Just those peculiar weapons.
Thank you both. If you'll excuse me. The manuscript is at the bottom of the Atlantic.
Awesome.
You again! You'll regret this! The Finnegans are dead! Hear me? Dead! Putting your nose in other people's business ain't nice! You picked the wrong side!
What have you and your friends got against the Finnegans?
I got no gripe. My boss sent me over.
Ah, and where's he set up?
You can't miss it. There's always black smoke rising from the courtyard of that building.
Assassin.
If you're looking for trouble...
I'm looking for trouble.
Hey, you! Let us kill here!
Don't make this difficult for yourselves.
I can get him from here! You won't get out of here alive! Try running off now! Get him, boys! Have a clear shot! Get him, boys! Clear shot! We own this town, boy!
Stay out of our business.
Weird, because I went to go block, like, you know how you normally grab someone when someone's about to shoot you, and you grab that person and they shoot their teammate? Well, that's what I was trying to do. Didn't really work.
I have him in my sights. We must live to fight another day. Hey. You won't get out of here alive. We own this town, boy. Have a grenade. We own this town, boy. You won't get out of here alive! Get him, boys! Choke off all exits!
Don't make this difficult for yourselves.
Stay out of our business.
Feels weird fighting against attempts or fighting against assassins.
That will help us smoke.
Be at ease, Master Cormac. We are friends. The Finnegans were worried you might take matters into your own hands. I am Colonel George Monroe.
Colonel?
I came to help, but I see I am late. Thank you for dealing with these foul criminals. They were a blight on New York.
What do you care? You redcoats are nothing but landlords. The townsfolk here are grinding away, trying to make a living.
I cannot blame you for having that impression. Some of my comrades have been less than helpful. But I take a different approach.
And what is that?
I care. I want to see these colonists safe and prosperous.
Noble words.
Perhaps actions will convince you otherwise, Master Cormac.
Here. Reclaim what they have stolen. Now let us use some of that money for the good of the city. I realize you have no reason to trust me, Master Cormac.
You said you were a friend of the Finnegans.
I am. Their late son worked for me. You are much like him.
How so?
He cared, and he wanted to do good by the people. We shared a dream, he and I, that of making the world a better place. Mere survival is not enough. Full bellies, warm clothing. Freedom from want is the greatest freedom of all.
It almost sounds like you have goodwill towards the people you govern.
I do not govern, Master Cormac. I merely assist. See this neglected edifice, Master Cormac? We can make it better. Urban renewal is a new science, but one that has already proven effective on the continent. I've arranged for resources. Use them to improve that building.
Ow.
What fine work!
The neighborhood will be much better now.
I suspect New York will prosper under your watch, Master Cormac. You can do great things for this city and its citizens. After all, a man needs purpose. Farewell for now, Master Cormac.
Good knowing. Memory 1. Hold on.
The Colonel strikes me as an honorable man. Someone who wants to do what's right. And he may have a point. With everything that has happened. With what I've done. I can't change the past. But maybe there's a future for me here. And maybe, just maybe, I can do what's right this time. I should head back to the Finnegans. Let them know I'm fine.
Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist. And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
To be honest, I don't know which side's good or bad no more, so I'm just gonna go with they're both good in both ways, so.
You're here, dearie. They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Coming dude that I do not know who.
Christopher Gist. I'm Shay Cormac.
But what are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking?
The Colonel sent me.
Aha! Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
The Morrigan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
It's funny, I don't say.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son.
He's gonna say Metro. Well, like, well, I was gonna tell you Friday, but you weren't there, so.
Careful now. These ruffians can be...
Hold up. Wait, but they changed it to it.
You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
So long.
Trying to bad your job. What the hell?
I got you, boy. So long, maggot.
Don't give him the satisfaction of slipping away. Find him again.
Fuck you trying, bitch. That's kind of freaky, dude, to be honest. serious over there. What's the new flag, I wonder?
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
I like how I was like, no.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid!
Splendid.
Captain has the helm. The Colonel waits on Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable. We'll head for Albany. After that, I'll see.
Split. Full sail ahead, lads! We wish to hell you ain't never been aboard! Oh, ye pink
Reefing on tops!
Come down, ye blood-red roses. Me boots and clothes are all in a port.
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. I said I was going to get off at 9:20. Oh my god. Oh, it's a mission. Say. I guess I like our new crew. Yeah, I like her new crew.
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine the local
We're bearing
authorities.
down on those rocks, Captain!
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned.
Not far now, Captain.
Floating cargo for the taking, sir.
Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Now, why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and progress.
I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
We're heading hard for land.
Douse the royals and tops!
I like our new steering wheel. It's nice. Am I on the wrong outpost? No, I found it right. Right where I need to. Go on, soldiers. I have nothing against French, I'm just saying. And game-wise, fucking hate them. How much I really don't care if I go into this post and get spotted. Just kick their asses.
Ne bouge plus d'un bout. Donnez l'alarme! Avec moi! Allez! On peut les trapatiner! Le Merde! Allez, donnez l'alarme! Plus vite que ça!
Vraiment? Attends. C'était quoi ça?
Oh, fuck, hey, bro. 4 months. I have to wait 4 months till my birthday.
Yeah.
Nama, va rejoindre Tremblay. Réveille-le s'il dort encore. Lefebvre, Marcelin est en train de dégueuler sa vie. Je te colle sa patrouille.
Arrête de gueuler, Landry. Fais ta patrouille, on en reparlera demain.
Je le vois, je peux tirer. Je l'ai en joue. Vite.
Lefebvre.
Au boulot, bande de là. C'est là.
Thank you for holding that for me.
Attention, grenade! De grâce, laissez-moi. Ne me tuez pas, je vous en prie. Pitié. Laissez-moi tranquille, je suis innocent. Toi!
I really want to make another dramatic exit. Yeah. That's at the end of it. Dude, but I killed these two moves. You know what? I will handle this dude. It's gonna be funny to see what they're saying. Wait a minute. Seriously? Seriously? That's fucking hilarious. Oh. That's the big ass.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more powerful guns before we
approach that fort. Well, I don't want to have to approach the fort. Excuse me. The outfit of last Magi and founder of the Brotherhood. I didn't know there was all these outfits. Like, I'm gonna have to get that. Like, no English. I like the wolf set. Like right now I have to capture the fort because if I have to.
Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble.
Damn, bro. Looking nice. Do I have to do it now?
Captain has the confirmed. Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
Yeah, that
There's our target, Shay. Knock her down like a game of ninepins.
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the colonel says.
More enemies sighted, sir.
Fire!
Warship incoming, Captain. Gunboat. Hammered us that time.
Fire!
Fire, Captain. That's got them.
Fire!
Fire! Shot and finish. On your mark,
Fire!
That's their weak spot. Take the shot, sir.
Fire!
They hit us, sir.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
kind of funny I can do it with not even really looking. Nice.
Let out some sail!
Loose tops, superb! Now find the fort commander!
gonna be our fort, boys. Dead motherfucker. After I go kill guys on the way out. Never mind, though. I didn't even have to kill the fort dude. He just killed himself. Shiza. Should have really surrendered. I just killed both your captains, bitches.
Le chasseur.
Shay. It has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
You have to kill me, Shay.
Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory. Don't get your hopes up. I'll keep up with you. You're so lucky. You thought you could lose us? This all day, Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory.
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
And may your final delivery be swift.
we're fighting with the British forces. I think it should be wearing all red. Oh, this is my place.
Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
How can I craft? Hunter's outfit, Grey Wolf pelt, Atlantic Wolf pelt. Narwhal tusk 3, Polar Bear pelt 3. Okay guys, leave a like, subscribe, hope you enjoy this video. It's kind of long, I know. I got pretty farthest I've ever gotten in this game. I'll be live tomorrow after school, so